Oh, there we go. What do you reckon to those then? Welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're going to make croissants. We're not going to make them all from scratch. We're going to use puff pastry already made. Okay, here in the UK this stuff is readily available for about £1, £1.20, something like that. I do appreciate other areas of the world you cannot get puff pastry like this. Okay, but this is very easy. So these are quick croissants. I'm going to show you how to roll them properly, but we're using ready-made puff pastry. Let's show you how to do it. Okay, this is really easy to do actually, and depending on the shape of your pastry depends on how many croissants you're going to get out of it. You'll see why in a minute. So just unroll this pastry nice and gently. Now we have a really nice oblong shaped pastry there, really good. That makes it a lot easier for us. So what we'll do is we'll just trim these ends off. And what I'm going to try and do is I'll try and cut everything on the paper, and then we'll probably put it on the side just to roll it. It might be a bit easier. Okay, this pastry then, I'm going to measure it. It's 15 inches by 10 inches. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to divide this up. We will get 10 croissants out of this sheet of pastry, which is quite amazing really. So I've got a knife, and what we're going to do, we're going to mark it. Okay, we're going to mark this pastry every 3 inches. So if I mark that there, mark that there, mark that there, mark that there. Okay, then we're going to take this pizza wheel and we're just going to mark very lightly on the top, roughly to where we've done the marks. So it's just a guide. So all the way down like that, nice and steady. And then what we need to do is we need to mark out halfway. So halfway. Okay, so what we do now then, we take our pizza wheel. So we've marked halfway in between our marks. And then what we need to do, we need to, it's not, you know, you should use a ruler really and mark it out, but we're using a pizza wheel, we're going to do it quickly. Okay, so we're going to take that from there and we're going to eyeball it back up to that top corner. And that piece of pastry we don't want. So I'm going to put that to one side. And then all we're going to do is we're going to follow this from there as a rough guide up there like that. And then we're going to take it back to that middle, back to the top. So you can see we're forming these triangles. Now we're only eyeballing this, so if we had a ruler, it would be a lot easier. Okay, so as you can see, we have this design, okay, with these triangles. Now this is our croissants. And we're going to get 9 out of this, not 10. Okay, so we're going to get 9 croissants out of a pack of £1.20-ish. So that's pretty good going really. Okay, so that's our croissants. Now all we need to do is we need to take that off there. Okay, to roll a croissant is really easy. Put a nick in the bottom of there and pull it slightly apart like that, and then all you do is you roll that with your hands like that and pull down the tail and keep rolling over, and that's your croissant. Easy as that. And then all we're going to do, tail down on a tray. So let's take another one and we'll turn it a different way around so you can see on camera, which might be a little bit awkward. We'll put a nick in there like that. Pull that apart and then roll it down. Roll it down and over the top. And that is our wibbly wobbly croissant. So let's try and do another one that way so you can see. So I put a nick in there, pull this apart, and then just gently roll down. A bit misshapen, but that's okay. Easy, easy, easy. And then these are going to go in the oven about 180 for about 15 to 18 minutes, depending on your oven. So there's our beautiful looking croissants. Now, normally you would actually, if you were working in a bakery, you would actually proof these, you know, but we're not working in a bakery, we're working at home. These are quick croissants so we can eat. So all we're going to do, we're going to get the oven up to temperature, 180 degrees, we're going to brush these with milk and we're going to put them in the oven. That's it. We've no proofing oven in this kitchen. Okay, right, nice and easy. All we're going to do is we're going to brush these with milk. Now, you can brush them egg if you want, that's up to you. I think milk gives it a lighter finish, and that's the finish I want. Okay, so I've got some milk. I don't have a brush, but I've just made one out of kitchen towel. So what we need to do is we just need to give our croissants a little bit of brushing with that milk. There we are, brushed up, ready to go. So all we need to do is take our croissants and stick them in the oven 180 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, it's been about 14 minutes and I think these look okay. Oh, there we go. What do you reckon to those then? I think they're pretty good. So there is our quick croissants made. Now let's just let them cool down and we're going to give one a try. They look superb. Oh, come on. Oh, just look at that. Quick croissant made. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video. Okay, I'll be absolutely perfectly honest with you guys that these are very light, obviously, but they're not the same as a croissant made by a professional pastry chef with all the different layers and everything in there, and you know, they're a bit more bready. These are a bit more pastry, but you know, as an alternative, they're very good, you know, and especially if you're dunking in hot chocolate, they're fantastic.